First of all, Kyle, congratulations on your victory. And right now I am presently the president of Jefferson County Water Authority as of right this second. As you know, the wells were down. We had issues with one of our laterals. We were taking on too much water. We were getting infiltrated by the, and we didn't know where the water source was coming from. We flew over it with drones, tried to see if maybe a barge had hit it or where with all the flooding. We took at one point we took a boat out that Herculaneum Fire Department, they have a rescue boat that they lent us, and two of the Water Authority employees went out there and they went into the caisson. You had to cut through the ladder because the ladder is flooded. It's flooded out there. So they had to cut through the ladder to climb up and get up into the caisson. So they didn't see anything at the time. So we were trying to discuss and to find out where the infiltration could be coming from. We have 5 laterals going underneath the Mississippi River, and what we suspect is maybe one of the laterals got exposed because of the turbulence in the water. If it gets exposed, it brings in surface water. We're actually groundwater under the influence of surface water. If we are taking in surface water, the plant has to be treated totally different. We're not equipped to actually do that efficiently, so we had to shut the plant down and we were on the wells. So recently, talking with the board, we were trying to figure out if we can figure out what the problem is. The problem is these laterals that go out into the river, they got valves on them. There's a platform, but it's been under the water. So we had to find an access to get down to these platforms. Jamie Allman and Matt Clemens, who's a Water Authority board member, they were talking and we were trying to figure out if we could pump, they were discussing if we could pump that water down enough to where we could get to those that platform. So Jamie actually came up with the idea that if we open up a bypass valve, shut the plant pump off, and run it to run the full flow out into the river, that it will allow a lot more flow to happen, and we could draw that down. Maybe or maybe not, we can get down to the laterals, to the platform. They had a meeting, discussed it. I wasn't there. Gary's also one of the board. They discussed about maybe getting another boat going out and see if they could do this experiment. I don't think there was a time set for it or whatever, but this was Thursday. One of the suggestions they had is to take this pontoon that's out here at the lagoon. Okay, this pontoon is a 12-foot pontoon that's got a 3.5 horse outboard Nissan motor. And we have access to, Herculaneum has a boat that's got 2 at least 100 horse Honda motors on it. It's a rescue boat that's manned by 3 firemen. That's what they went out there the first time. I recommended when they brought up maybe taking that pontoon, do not go out there unless you guys have that rescue boat right there with you, okay? Because the river is flooded. It's the Mississippi River, people. It's flooded. Everybody knows somebody's drowned there. So come Friday, I got a call that said that they had a problem out at the river. I said, oh yeah, what are you talking about? Well, they had a problem with the pontoon. Now, I don't think Gary was aware they were going out there. You had a meeting the day before. I don't think it was okayed or anybody discussed it. Again, if you go out there, safety, 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 people. Safety. It's the Mississippi River. So what I found out is they got that pontoon. One of the board members, who is a city employee, he got a city employee, one of your city employees, and he said he wasn't comfortable doing it, but this is his boss saying, I need your help. They get loaded into this pontoon. They don't contact this boat, the rescue boat, that is available at all times. All we had to do is call them. We have a relationship. It's a joint Festus Herculaneum Water Authority, Jefferson County. They bypass that. They get this 12-foot pontoon boat, and they go out. They go in through the woods. They head out to the caisson. Current takes them immediately, throws them into the woods. These guys are hanging off the front, hanging on to trees, okay? They thought they were going to die. The guy said, the employee who didn't really want to go out there said, now get this, they're not wearing their life jackets, okay? Does anybody know anybody that knows to wear a life jacket on any lake or whatever? I fished a bass tournament Sunday. It was mandatory. They're not wearing a life preserver. So they get caught up in these trees, and they're